Hi, Amanda. I'm supposed to be like writing a paper. I, all I have to do tonight is read one article and write like a 2 paragraph response to it. So tonight's homework isn't too bad. I just have a lot to do this weekend. I should probably get a head start on it. I'm not really procrastinating per se. Yeah, I am. I'm totally procrastinating. It's just hard to get anything done because like the neighbors up above, they have like the sound system blasting and it's like vibrating the ceiling, and it's just super annoying. You can't like read or do anything, and I should probably go to the library, but I'm in my pajamas now. Well, that's embarrassing. I'm wearing my pajamas inside out. So I didn't get home until like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I hadn't eaten since 10 a.m. and I was starving, and all I could think about was food. And like the minute I came home, I just changed, and I like put some leftovers in the microwave. It was orange chicken, yummy. Here's the steam. Wore my pajamas inside out because I'm so hungry. I can't even like put my clothes on. I have so much to do this weekend. I have to finish my sketch, my first sketch for my design class, and like when I first started on it, it was like not great, but it wasn't awful either. And then I redid it, and it was like starting to look really good, but I hadn't finished it, and like I was really quite proud of it. And so then I was working on it some more today, and I ruined it. Like it was looking so good, and then I did something and it kind of got ruined, and I feel like I have to start all over. And then but then like I'm drawing outside and it's raining outside, and this is due Monday, and I don't want to go outside when it's freezing and have to draw this picture in like the cold. We're doing this graphic design project. This is my first design. And this is the only design that like I knew exactly what I was doing when I was making it. I knew that I wanted to like align this D and this D and this K, and then I wanted the hierarchy to be like big right here and then get smaller as I went out to the corners. And like I hate this. Like this thing is crap. I do not like this design. It really sucks. And then also the program is so frustrating because I'm trying to align like all these K's, and using your trackpad on my laptop, I don't have a mouse. Using the trackpad, it was so hard to get those in alignment, and they're not in alignment. Like they're like some of them are just like slightly off kilter, and it really annoys me. And everyone in my group, like they all agreed that like this was not my best design, because you can really tell it. Like another part of the project is you're not supposed to be able to tell that they're letters, and you can definitely tell like that's a K, that's a D, and that's a D, and like you just see letters when you look at this. But I mean, looking at like when I look at it in person, I don't like it, but looking at it on my screen right now, I'm like, huh, that's kind of cool. But yeah, so that was my first design. We did 3. My second design is this one, and this is the one that I'm using for my second part, like the one that's going on that I'm like fixing up for next week. And my teacher drew all over it, so I don't know if you can like see like the lines and stuff right here, because she just kind of was like showing me what to do with it. Like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like crop certain pieces of it and then like flip them around and like do something with it, because she said I just had too much symmetry, and she didn't really like the symmetry in it, but she did like the idea. So yeah, this one just has a little lowercase k's going this way, and these are lowercase d's. And this one I was just playing around with like the mirror image feature on the design software. I really didn't not know what I was doing, and I just created this and I liked it, and so this was design number 2. Design number 3 was cut and paste. I had no idea what I was gonna do. I just was like cutting out all these letters. I don't know if you can see like on my dining room table, all my mess is pretty much contained to the back, but I just have like a mound of like scraps of paper from cutting and pasting these letters. And this is design number 3, and what we have here, like this is the letter D right here, and then there's a D here, and there's a piece of a D here, and there's a a D down here, but it's just like the one stripe, so you can't really tell. And then you have like the letter K right here, and then I have them going back to back and then front to front. Like there's a K there, there's a K there. You get the picture. And then I was just gonna leave them like the 3 little sections, and then but then I had like this little gap right here and the gap right here of like negative space, and I didn't like it. Like I felt like it needed something, so I just started like chopping up letters and sticking them in. So then like this is a piece of a D, and like this is the piece of the D. So then this one is like all D's. And then this one is like when I was chopping up the K's right here. And then so I have my contrast, like this half is all D's and then like this half is all K. So that's kind of fun. A lot of people liked this one too. I had a hard time deciding which one was going on to like my design for next week. I was like stuck between these two. But this one had my teacher, she suggested using this one because I could manipulate the negative space more than I could in this one. She said I didn't have like a clear vision for the negative space in here, and I didn't. I just like threw stuff in this section. I threw stuff in there, but like the rest of it I had like thought out. But the negative space ordeal, she liked it, but it wasn't like completely executed to the best of my ability. So I'm scrapping this one, even though I really do like this. Like I didn't like it when I first made it. I'm like, oh, that looks crazy, but like I'm staring at it more and more, and I really like it. So yeah, this is the ones going on to next week, and then think about like cropping out like sections, and then just flipping them around. And I don't really know like what it's gonna look like at the end. I have to figure that out for Monday, but I have to make 3 new designs from what I've already made. I think I'm going to do 2 using this one, and then I'm going to try to maybe fix this one more time and see if I like it more, because I really do like this picture. I don't know why. It's like all crazy and hectic. Like, my teacher, she said I was very inspired. She said I had the most inspired vision in the class, which it was like a really, like they always give you a compliment before they tell you what's wrong, and my compliment that I got was that I had the most inspired project. So I like that, but it's like craziness in between the lines. That's what I call this. I call this one In Between the Lines. So this is my piece of art. It'll be in a museum one day. In Between the Lines by Crystal Jervesky. So that's my design project that I told you about on Facebook last night. So sorry to hear you had a grade over 2,000 problems. That is psycho nuts. I love your blog though. Like the ninja picture, I seriously, every time like I feel stressed out, I'm just gonna look at that picture because I cannot stop laughing at that ninja picture. It is hilarious. I'm taking a class on stress management, and it is my most stressful class. It is so, I feel like the whole class is common sense. Like reading the book, it's like stuff you've learned your whole life, and it's basically common sense. But our teacher is trying to make it so much more hectic than it needs to be. I don't understand it. Like we have to like do this like weekly discussion in a chat room, but it's like 3 paragraphs long, and I copied and pasted from Word into the chat room, and like my entire thing was just code. There wasn't even like any words in it. It was just purely code. So then I tried posting it again, and it was all code again. So I just left it. I mean, I just don't know how to fix it. And I emailed her, and she's like, oh, I can find the words in it. And I'm like, good luck with that. Like, she probably has to print it out and like highlight all the words in between the code. It's awful. Like, I do not envy that job. I don't know why she couldn't just tell me how to fix it and make her job easier. But if she just wants to decipher my paper in a bunch of HTML code, then good for her. What I got, full stack of thoughts and dreams to scatter. When you pull them all together, and I can't explain. Oh yeah, you make my dreams come true. You make my dreams come true. I only work weekends right now. I have like 2 or 3 days during the week that I'm available, but they've only been working me like on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it kind of sucks because you want to do things on the weekend, and I can't because I have to work. So I will have to figure out a date. Yeah. So I guess like my dad is coming here in November, so and he wants me to take off like all those days. And there'd be like all the days I can work that week. So yeah, I just don't want to have to ask for more than I can. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on a weekend that we can hang out. So that's pretty much it. It's only the second week of school, and I'm already having trouble waking up in the morning. That's why I have like no makeup on or anything, because it was not a good morning this morning. My alarm, I didn't even hear. Like I had 5 different alarms set. I didn't even hear the first 4. Like the first one I heard was at 7:30, and I didn't even get up until 8. So I just had to like get up, put clothes on, and go to class. Yeah, that's my art history class I had to go to this morning. That class sucks. You were right. It's awful. And like my teacher is so pretentious. He's like a human thesaurus. I don't even know what he's saying because he just like uses big words, but he doesn't even like he probably doesn't even know what they mean himself. He just uses big words for the sake of using big words. That's so annoying. And like our assignments are awful. He doesn't even lecture us. He like lectures us about nothing. Like the stuff that like I don't learn anything in lecture. I have not learned a thing in lecture yet. So, and we have an exam on Monday. Yeah, that's another thing I have to do on Monday. That's why I'm going to be like crazed this weekend when I have to and I'm going to be working all weekend. So, I should probably get going on some of this stuff so I'm not like a psychopath ready to go on a murderous rampage. Should stop procrastinating. One of my goals this semester was to stop procrastinating, and I've been doing pretty good. I'm getting all my reading done. I'm getting my homework done. So we will see how this continues to go. And I will keep checking my blog. I have no idea when my next blog post is gonna be. I just kind of write them when I have free time, and as you can see, as I said, I don't have a lot of free time in the moment. But yeah, keep checking that for random tidbits of my life. I'll check yours. So this is like the 10th time I've said I was gonna go, but now this time I'm actually gonna go.